I'm Officer Jack Malone. Badge 4279. 19 years on the force. And these streets are my domain. You don't last this long without a knack for spotting trouble. The upscale part of downtown, with its boutique shops and fancy restaurants, looks clean, but it's a front. People here think they're untouchable, strutting around like they own the place. And let's be real, it's often the black guys in suits, acting like they belong, that set off my radar. I don't make the patterns, I just enforce them. It's a sunny Wednesday afternoon, around 2 p.m., and I'm patrolling near Elm Street, where the mayor's office and high-end offices cluster. My cruiser's idling when I spot him, a black man, early 40s, walking down the sidewalk, dressed to the nines, tailored suit, polished shoes, briefcase in hand, talking on a Bluetooth earpiece. He's got this air of importance, like he's somebody, but that's what pings my gut. Nobody dresses like that around here, unless they're overcompensating, maybe a con artist, maybe something worse. I pull over, step out, and adjust my belt, feeling the weight of my badge. It's my shield, my right to keep order. I approach, boots loud on the pavement, and call out, "Hey, sir, hold up a minute." He pauses, glances over, and ends his call, pulling the earpiece out. His eyes are sharp, assessing. No hint of fear. That's my first red flag. Nobody looks at a cop that calmly unless they're hiding something. "What's your business here?" I ask, voice sharp, stopping a few feet away. "I'm heading to a meeting," he says, voice smooth, professional. That's my second flag, too polished, too confident. "A meeting? Huh?" I smirk, stepping closer, letting him feel my presence. "You don't look like you belong here. What's in the briefcase? You carrying something you shouldn't." His eyebrows lift, just a fraction, like I've amused him. "It's my work, officer," he says, voice steady. "Laptop, files, nothing illegal. Work." "Sure. I'm not buying it." I snap. "Hand out." He reaches into his suit pocket, slow and deliberate, and hands me a driver's license. Marcus Evans, 42. Local address in the ritzy part of town. I run it through my portable clean. No flags. Not even a speeding ticket. Doesn't mean he's legit. Though, my gut's still screaming. "You're a long way from home," I say, tossing the ID back. "This area is for city officials, not random guys in suits." Open the briefcase. He tilts his head, like he's studying me. "Random," he says, voice calm but with an edge now. "I'm Marcus Evans, senior advisor to Mayor Carter. My office is 2 blocks away. Mayor's advisor." I laugh. Short and sharp. "Nice try. Advisors don't walk around looking like you. Open it, or you're coming with me." He doesn't move, just keeps those eyes on me, like he's weighing his options. "Officer, I'm not complying with an unlawful order," he says, voice steady. "State your probable cause." Probable cause? My blood's boiling now. This guy thinks he can lawyer me. I'm the law here. And he's just another suspect. You're suspicious. I growl. Hand on my cuffs. Keep talking. And you're under arrest for obstruction. The sidewalk's getting busy, suits slowing. Phones out. Whispers rippling. Great. Another video waiting to go viral. But I'm not backing down. I'm pissed. My pulse hammering. Nobody talks to me like that. Especially not some black guy in a suit playing big shot. I grab his arm. Not hard. Just enough to show I mean business. Step over here. Now. I say. Voice low. Menacing. He pulls back. Firm but controlled. Like he's drawing a line. Officer, you're escalating without cause. He says, loud enough for the growing crowd to hear. I'm Marcus Evans, senior advisor to the mayor. You're violating my rights. And I'm documenting this. Documenting. My stomach twists as he raises his phone. Not filming yet. But the threat's clear. The crowd's thicker now. Office workers and passers-by pausing. Phones glinting. I feel the pressure, but I lean into it. Put the phone down. I bark, stepping closer. You're resisting a lawful order. He doesn't flinch, just keeps those eyes on me, like he's dissecting me. Lawful order, he says, almost laughing. You've got no grounds. Officer. I'm walking to my office, committing no crime. You're targeting me because of my race. And I'll prove it in court. Targeting. That word hits like a punch, but I shake it off. You're obstructing. I say. Louder. Making sure the crowd knows who's in charge. Hands on the wall. Or you're under arrest. He shakes his head. Like I'm a disappointment. And that burns deeper than anything. For the record, he says, voice clear, carrying across the sidewalk, it's 2:14 p.m. Elm Street, near the mayor's office. Officer Malone, badge 4279, is attempting to detain me without cause. He's narrating like he's in a deposition, and it's unnerving. The crowd's buzzing now. A few shouting, leave him alone. More phones. More eyes. I'm in a corner. But my pride screaming, don't let him win. Don't let him make you look weak. I grab his arm again. Harder this time. And pull him toward the wall. You're under arrest for obstruction. I say, reaching for my cuffs. He doesn't resist. But he doesn't comply either. Just stands there. Phone still in hand. You're making a mistake. Officer, he says, voice calm but cutting. I advise the mayor on policy. You're walking into a storm you can't handle. Mayor's advisor. I laugh again, but it's hollow. The crowd's louder. Someone yelling. That's Marcus Evans. He works for the mayor. My gut's twisting harder now. But I'm too deep to stop. I slap on the cuffs. Tight! And start marching him to my cruiser. Parked a block away. The phones are everywhere. Lenses like a firing squad. You're done. I mutter. More to myself than him. He doesn't respond. Just walks. Head high. Like he's leading me. In the cruiser, he's silent. staring out the window. No fear, no anger, just this eerie calm. That bugs me. Most people would be yelling, pleading, something. Not him. He's just waiting, like he's already won. I radio dispatch. Report a male suspect. 42. Detained for obstruction. Possible disorderly conduct. My hands are steady, but my mind's racing. Mayor's advisor. No way. Advisors don't look like him. Act like him. But that name Marcus Evans nags at me. A splinter I can't pull out. I glance at him in the rear view, trying to read him. He's still calm, almost serene, like he's meditating. You got anything to say? I ask, voice gruff, trying to rattle him. He meets my eyes in the mirror, smiles. Just a little? I'll say it to the mayor, he says, and my stomach flips. The mayor. That word lands like a brick, but I shake it off. Focus on the road. I'm right. I tell myself. He's a troublemaker, stirring up chaos, and I'm shutting it down. We pull into the precinct, and I'm in my element, fluorescent lights, the clatter of keyboards, the hum of authority. I march him inside, cuffs glinting, and sit him in holding. The desk sergeant, Jenkins, gives me a look, like I've dragged in a live grenade. I ignore it. Start typing the report. Obstruction. Disorderly conduct. Maybe loitering to pad it out. I'm good at this, building a case, making it stick. But Marcus is still calm, sitting there, hands folded, watching me like he's the judge. You got a story yet? I ask, leaning back, daring him to crack. He smiles. That same small, knowing smile. I'll wait for my boss, he says, and my stomach lurches. Boss? Before I can process it, the precinct door slams open, and Mayor James Carter storms in, suit pristine, face like thunder. Where's Marcus Evans? He roars, and the room freezes. Jenkins points to holding, avoiding my eyes. The mayor locks onto me, strides over, his presence like a physical weight. You Malone? He asks, voice low, deadly. I nod, throat dry. You detained my senior advisor for walking to his office. You got any idea who he is? I stammer, suspicious behavior. Obstruction. Protocol, but it's like shouting into a void. He's not listening. Marcus is out of cuffs now, standing beside the mayor. Cool as ever. I'm fine. Sir, he says, but his eyes are on me. Sharp, unforgiving. The mayor's chief of staff is there too. A woman in a power suit, talking about lawsuits, civil rights violations, and how the department's gonna bleed. I'm standing there, mouth dry. As the reality hits, I detain the mayor's advisor, a key player in City Hall, for walking down the street. Jenkins pulls me aside, hissing, "You're done." Malone. That video's on X, going viral, 2 million views already. The governor's office is calling, and the mayor's out for blood. I check my phone, and there it is, a video, crystal clear, from a bystander's phone. Me grabbing his arm, barking orders, his voice steady. Officer Malone, badge 4279, is attempting to detain me without cause. Hashtags like Marcus Evans and racist cop are trending. My name a lightning rod. I'm sent to the sergeant's office, and it's a massacre. You stopped Marcus Evans for walking. He roars, slamming his desk. He's the mayor's right-hand man, drafts half the city's policies. That video's on every news site, and we're drowning in lawsuits. I try to explain my gut protocol, but it's like spitting into a hurricane. Your gut's a career ender. He snaps. You're suspended. Badge and gun. Now, I'm numb. Handing over my badge. My service weapon. My identity. The precinct's a blur as I walk out. Cops avoiding my eyes. Whispers trailing me. I'm home. Whiskey burning my throat. X a nightmare. The video's on every news outlet, CNN, MSNBC, even Fox. Mayor's advisor, targeted in shocking police misconduct. Marcus's face is everywhere speaking at City Hall, advising the mayor, a pillar of the community. My face is there too. The villain, the racist cop who stopped a man for nothing. I dig into Marcus, desperate to justify myself. Marcus Evans, 42, senior advisor to Mayor Carter, architect of the city's housing reform, a Harvard grad with a resume longer than my career. Articles call him a visionary, a leader, a key player in the mayor's administration. He's not just an advisor, he's a powerhouse. And I treated him like a criminal. All because he was black, in a suit, walking downtown. The investigation's a slaughter. Internal Affairs has everything body cam. Bystander videos. Marcus's statement, calm and precise, dismantling my protocol like it's paper. Unlawful detention. Discriminatory conduct. Excessive force. My union rep tries public safety. Officer discretion, but it's over. The department's drowning in lawsuits. The city's facing sanctions. And I'm the scapegoat. Termination notice comes down. No pension. No benefits. Just a letter telling me I'm done. 19 years. And it's ashes. X is a graveyard of my career. My name tied to Marcus's story. A footnote in his legacy. He's on every news channel, pushing for police reform. His face on posters. Justice for all. I'm the villain. The racist cop who targeted the mayor's advisor. Protests clogged downtown. Signs with Marcus's face. My badge number in red. The city council demands accountability. The governor issues a statement. No one should face harassment for existing. I'm a ghost in my own life. My buddies don't call. Don't text. The precinct's a cold memory. My locker cleared out. I moved to a small town. Take a job as a security guard at a factory. It's quiet, humbling, a far cry from the cruiser's power. I'm just Jack now. No badge. No authority. Just a guy with regrets piling up like debt. I start reading books on race, on justice, on the history I ignored. It's like swallowing glass. But I need to know why I was wrong. How I became this. I learn about racial profiling. About the stats that show who gets stopped, who gets cuffed, who pays the price. I think about my training, the locker room talk, The way we'd laugh about keeping them in line. I was part of it. A cog in a machine I never questioned. Therapy's new. A woman who makes me unpack my dad's lessons. My anger. The fear I never named. You saw what you wanted to see. She says, what do you see now? I'm not sure, but I'm trying. I write to Marcus. A letter. Pen and paper. No expectation of a reply. I apologize for the cuffs, for the stop, for the man I was. I don't send it. It's not for him, it's for me. A step towards something better. It's been 6 months since the stop, and I'm still rebuilding. The factory job pays the bills, but it's not a life. I'm learning, though, about myself, about the world I thought I knew. I volunteer at a community center, helping with administrative work, listening to stories from people who faced cops like me. They don't know my past, and I don't tell them. It's not about forgiveness, it's about accountability, about doing something right for once. I drive by Elm Street sometimes, not to patrol, just to remember. I see men like Marcus, professionals, leaders, living their lives. I don't feel that itch anymore, that need to stop them, to judge them. I see people now, not threats. It's not enough, not by a long shot, but it's a start. I think about my dad, his voice fading. Keep the streets clean. Jack, I'm unlearning it, piece by piece, replacing it with something new. Marcus is out there, still advising, still shaping the city. I saw him on the news, announcing a new initiative. His voice steady, his purpose clear. He doesn't talk about me, doesn't need to. I'm a blip in his story, a lesson he didn't ask for. I owe him more than a letter, more than regret. I owe him a world where he can walk to his office without a cop like me assuming he's less. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. One day, one truth at a time.